Hello and welcome to Criterion Talk. Basically, I've finished a trilogy recently, or last night, of some really films I really enjoyed, and it was the Samurai Trilogy. Spine number 14, 15 and 16, so a very early release for Criterion. I'll go on with the trilogy. I'll go through the films and then I'll give you my overall. So, basically it follows the journey of Mifishi Meriminto. Don't think I'm saying that right, but still, that's what the first one's called. And it follows his journey into becoming this sort of badass samurai. You see him starting at the beginning, not very good. And I liked it, the first one. It didn't really blow me away. Didn't really notice much about it. The story was alright. But I knew the trilogy was going to get better and better, I've heard, and it didn't disappoint. The second film, Duel at Injoji Temple, I'm not sure, but the second one is a lot better than the first one. It carries on with that story of obviously seeing him become more and more badass, because we all know it's going to end up at this big duel at the end. And basically you see the characters sort of having tasks and challenges and learning to become a better samurai all the way through the films. Sorry for the noise. Sounds like someone's been a twat. But yeah, you see him building over the time period and really becoming the samurai he is. And by the end of the second film, he works out that he doesn't want to fall in love and get married. He still has a lot more training and learning to do. And I thought it was quite a nice way to end the second one, because you could know it's the middle one, but you know it's going to sort of keep going. But it was interesting. It kept me interested. The downside about the first two films, I'll get on to the third one eventually, the score, you don't really notice it, or the cinematography. Because the first set, you see there's a lot of sets, but there's some real locations, and you think, it's alright. Second one, a lot of it is just man-made sets, and that really sort of lets you down, sort of thing. When you're thinking about sort of early, samurais at the prime, you want big landscapes and interesting sort of places, but you could tell a lot of the sets and they didn't have much of a budget, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure. I really couldn't find places. But yeah, it was interesting and it kept me going. And then last night I watched the third one, Duel at Gunji Island, and I was blown away by this film. Don't know why, I absolutely enjoyed it from start to finish. Basically, you find out and he's got a young companion now, and he's sort of fallen in love with the way of being a samurai, sort of duels and killing and things like that. He just wants to learn now. But every journey seems to, people want to call him out in some way, shape or form, because he is the nearly super duper famous Mifishi Meriminto. I'm still not going to say his name, but Will, you can enjoy that one for free. But yeah, you sort of see his character all through the films growing and changing and working out what he wants to be and what kind of samurai he wants to be, and it's really interesting. But in this third one, there's a lot more locations, and you can really tell when they do the long walks and stuff, and the land and things like that, and when they're farming and stuff, the background looks cool, like the big huge mountains in the background, and it just adds another layer to this film. And this time, I noticed the soundtrack all the way through, and I absolutely loved it. And the cinematography, basically, it's just marvellous. And then we all know what's going to happen, this duel, and it keeps getting postponed, or they can't do it, and things like that. And eventually it happens on this beach, in the sun, and wow. You can notice some of the sort of things where the sun's already gone down and having to reshoot things and things like that. But it was stunning. And I loved the ending, how it ended. It was crisp, clean, it kept it together, and I loved it, and it was really enjoyable. And I gave it a 4.5. All the other ones have got 4s, this got a 4.5. But I absolutely loved it. And I'm really excited to be rewatching this at some point. I'm going to see myself in the next year. I've got a lot of samurai, like Lone Wolf and Cub now, as you saw in the last video, and the Zeiichi box set, and I've got the Three Outlaws Samurai on Criterion as well to watch. But for some reason, I've got the bug of sort of 8 samurai films, and I'm really enjoying them. And I'll quickly go through the box set because I don't think I've done it. So it's a 3-box set. Got it off Amazon, I think. I'm guessing that's where they got it from. I got it for Christmas. You get a really, really nice booklet. I'll get it out. Nice fat, chunky booklet. No artwork in the back. Well, I'm not a fan. But 2 discs for 3 films. And I enjoyed it. I'd recommend it if you're into the samurai sort of genre, or yeah, but you get to see some sort of brilliant performances all the way through, and yeah, I'd recommend giving them a watch if you give the chance. And yeah, just hope you enjoy them pretty much, because I enjoyed them. There is better samurai films out there like Rashomon and Seven Samurai, what both do star the similar actor. I'm not going to say his name. You got Tefishu Mifune? I think that's how you say his name. Or have I said the wrong actor? I don't know. I've gone blank. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, basically it's him. And you see a few moments of sort of Seven Samurai sort of leaking into the film. This is what the thing is. I can say their names when the camera's off, but not when it's on. So, yeah, but you sort of that badass samurai films, and I recommend checking this out. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed me rambling on for 7 minutes straight. Not really saying much anything important in life, but yeah, that was a samurai trilogy. I recommend picking it up if you're interested in samurai films, or at a good price on eBay or CEX or wherever, or if it's on sale on Amazon or Criterion sale. But anyway, thanks very much. Like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, comment them down below. Have a lovely day, everyone.